It was a disaster on an epic scale, but the Brisbane flood's first anniversary has been marked with a low-key commemoration. On the surface, the city is back to normal, but for many flood victims, the emotional and financial toll may take many more months or years to overcome.
The Spirit of Brisbane was commissioned in honour of the floods. It's a floating memorial to the heroic deeds of the tens of thousands of workers and volunteers.
Out of this disaster emerged something that says a lot about Brisbane and its people. And it's about the character of our city.
On board was a select group of representatives for flood victims, emergency crews, defence personnel and the 23,000 Mud Army volunteers.
Thanks very much for the work.
There were certificates of appreciation and remembrance for those hit hardest.
I think it represents a lot of families who have endured a lot of pain and a lot of rebuilding this year, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to get it. Hopefully we'll hang it with pride when we get back into our house.
The devastation 1 year ago was widespread. A life was lost. 94 suburbs were hit and almost 30,000 properties were affected in some way. The Lord Mayor was adamant this was no time for celebration.
These are natural disasters. These are not events that present a happy memory for anybody, but they are a day to acknowledge, and it is simply now time to move on as well.
A year ago, this river became a symbol of the power of the Queensland floods. Today, it's a picture of tranquility, and life for most people in Brisbane has returned to normal. But for others, the work goes on. At the Regatta Hotel, trade is down to 25%. It'll be June before the pub is fully operational.
When you think of we had 120 staff, we're down to 15 staff. So it's really shrunk the business. But as we move forward and rebuild, we'll be back to where we were, hopefully, and off we go again.
Rosalie Village was also brought to its knees, but countless volunteers waded through rising waters, saving anything they could. Now it's back to its best.
Everyone's on the same team here. We've all been through the same thing, so we understand what a struggle it was for everyone to get back up and running. So there is that understanding between us now.
A thriving community that beat the odds. Francene, Norton, ABC News, Brisbane.